Okay, so what I want to do is now cover tile UVs. This is not tiled. This is a straight out texture that I made based upon tiles. And the problem with tile and brick equals a repeated moire pattern of sorts where you can definitely see where things got tiled. This one, you can't see that pattern. And that's a good thing. That's a really hard thing to pull off. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that. But first off, I want to show you what I'm talking about. Here is a piece of plain old geometry. And in Hypershade, I want to drag in this texture that I made beforehand, a tiled variation and I'm going to use this as kind of demonstration. Okay. So under building, I have just plain old brick TIFF, and I'm going to drag this into here. And I'm going to attach that to a new Lambert. Middle mouse button, click and drag over to it, go to default. Okay, so this is a brick 2, it's called. So it's Lambert 9. I'm going to be getting rid of it here shortly anyway. Okay, so here's actual texture that is tileable, and you can see how it looks really nice on one solid chunk based upon its UVs. So let's take a look at UVs. The UVs are a giant shell, and the trick here is I can take this, click on the texture, and go to place 2D texture. Well, I can repeat these UVs like, let's say, 7 times. And there we go. We have tileable brick. But as you can see, there's a moire pattern that shows up, and you can see it. Here's a brick, here's a brick, here's a brick. I can see exactly where it starts to tile. It hurts my eyes because of that pattern. And over here, I don't see that pattern. Maybe a little bit right there, but not much. So we're going to look at how to do this in Photoshop. And I'm going to be switching out in the end this texture with the new texture that I made in Photoshop. And if you need to follow along with the video from here on out, you can go to houseoftutorials.net. /ZFleaMarket. You can page down here to the brick, and you can page down here, and this is the texture I'm going to be using within the workflow. Alright, so let's have fun with some texture and figure out how we're going to make a tileable texture that is not tileable, because if you can see this one right here, this is the other one, and you can see the repeat UVs are at 1. And that's a very good thing, because then I can have some uniqueness on the walls. I can put some paint on one side and maybe some different color brick on the other side and get really insane with the amount of detail. Then after that, we're going to kind of look at how to build little assets in here as far as this goes. And that's based upon a bunch of pictures off the internet, all strapped together to formulate windows. Alright, so I'll meet you in the next video.